Hi everyone, this is a new episode of my time-lapse hardcore vanilla Minecraft. And picking up from the last episode, we are in the deep mines attempting to find some diamond or at least some gold or iron. Yeah, you know what, I'm completely ran out of my pickaxes, so I'm like, okay. Let's check. Let's check on my smelting operation. Thought about going over to the lava lake beneath the mine, but no. I'm gonna start over here across the hall and see if I can't finagle some of this lava on this side of the hall and bring it over there. We'll see how this works out for me. Um, Not all of my stone is completed smelting yet, so I'm gonna wait until all 9 furnaces are completely done before I do another refresh. But now, before the daylight comes up, I need to, number 1, replace the ceiling with dirt in the storage area so that when I terraform the hill above it, there will already be dirt there. And it would just be a matter of waiting before grass spreads over it and makes it look pretty. And then, once the nightfall has completed and daylight has broken upon the surface, we can then wait for the monsters to burn up in the sunlight and resume our terraforming operation. I gotta feed our baby cows, and then I'm going to start on the side. But first I need to pick up some dirt. I'm not gonna run inside and grab the dirt from the chest. But before I do that, I need to chop down at least 1 tree. It'll be a small one for the episode. But really, I just wanted to get some dirt in my inventory so I could do this. And let's see, do I want to spread both sides of my main path out of my base apart? Or you can see I'm kind of all over the place with initializing my wheat farm project. But once I get into the groove of things, I'm like, okay, I just need to focus on this side of the road for now. The north side. And once I clear out like 9 blocks and some change so I can have some buffer room, then we'll slap down a wheat farm or two. This way we can have a scaled up source of wheat to feed my babies. And also seeds for my birdies too when it comes time for them to get their own homes. But right now we got a garden as our main primary objective. And let's see, I think I need to come over here just a bit and see how much dirt I can scoop up so I can fill this in before nightfall. not a bad start to the project, but I still think I can do some more. So let's head back to the basement after I replenish my tools and continue converting this ceiling into dirt. And I've kind of scatterbrained all over this in the last episode, but it bears repeating. It's probably easier for me to do it this way than to do it from the top, because if I'm mining from the top, all of these blocks will fall down here, and I may not feel compelled to run downstairs and collect them and pick them up. So this way, I'm already down here, and I'm putting away all of the sandstones and the cobblestone and whatever sand and gravel may fall from above. And I will admit that it's pretty frustrating when that happens. You get close to the end and all of a sudden a bunch of sand falls and you're like, ah! But that's gonna be a real issue when I get closer to the western end of the storage area. And I'm not even gonna FW the storage area as far as labeling and organization goes until we have a surplus of cows and leathers to make item frames out of. And I think that's gonna be just a little bit after we start work on the main base. Yeah. Well, first let's head back outside and make sure there's no goblins coming to eat my elbow. And we will do some gardening and feed our babies. Hey cowies, come and get your foodie. And then I want to pick up some dirt and I'm like, wait, I already got some in my inventory. Let's terraform. And I thought about like doing a two-prong approach, both from the front and the side. And I was like, well, that's a lot of energy, isn't it? You know, a lot of calories. I mean, when I come outside, I'm not gonna run to the catty corner end of the beach. I want to just turn at a 95-degree angle and see a garden. And we've already cut through like a perpendicular path coming out of our door anyway, so it's time to just focus on the side, and then we will worry about peeling it out from the front at a later date. Right now I just want to get like the beginnings of a garden down. And this is really frustrating too, with the sudden changes between sand and sandstone in the beach. I think we might accidentally do it though. I will have to measure it out with some torches, so give me a moment, yeah? Let's see. I want to do 9 blocks wide because the middle of it is where I want to put a water block, and that should provide irrigation to the whole area that I've marked out. But I don't want it like right up against the main road. As I said earlier, I want a buffer zone, so we will address that in the next day cycle. Let's put all this poo-poo away, and then we will make our tools. Head back downstairs. Wait, did I forget something? Oh yeah, I need to feed and pet the doggy. Yes, I gave him my last pork chop because I love the doggy, and the doggy is worth the last pork chop. Just like my doggy is worth half of my McDonald's every time I go out. So, terraforming underneath the future animal pastures area from the bottom so that I could pick up all of the blocks that fall. And here is the sand and gravel that is going to be bothersome. And I can't always place down torches for the gravity affected blocks to fall onto and make it able for me to pick up. It's just tedious and too much hard work. Especially since I'm playing by myself. I need to let you guys know that I have a Minecraft realm, and I normally play with my buddy from Spain on that realm, but I'm choosing to take time out of that realm to make videos for you people on YouTube. Because I want to, I don't know, make content and put myself out there in some capacity. And this is the best capacity that I could come up with. Minecraft. So, make sure that I am completely prepared to wrap up the initial phase of my project. Make sure there's no monsters like that zombie coming. And I don't want to accidentally make eye contact with that tall individual. I need some water, so I'm gonna make a water bucket for upstairs and save that squid from hurting itself. Light up my wheat farm, and I am going to till a 9x9 wide square, and this one water block in the middle, completely lit up, should nourish that square. I filled in that water block by accident, so there was no reason for me to do that other than it was a goof. So I need to till this out. Alright, I'm gonna get rid of this garden too if I can and try to feed my babies. But I need to make another hoe so we can finish tilling this out. And then finally we can finish planting my wheat farm. So this is the source from where I will feed my cows and my chicken. Now I'm going to create a bit of a buffer zone. Anyway, that's the end of this project. Now, I think in the next episode I'm going to make a fishing pole. And then we will turn our focus on expanding and finalizing the eastern road for my main base. So 44 days in, we've got a cow pasture and a wheat farm. So thank you for sticking with me this far. Keep tuning in and watch me scale up the operation. Until then, I love you guys. I'm gonna go see a football game tomorrow, so I'll be slow uploading for a bit. Until then, bye.